we're back again. Funny college sports where we always win. Brandon, Mark, and Mark, we're fast and loud. Tell your friends, cause we're making you proud. 3 points win the cause, we break all the rules. Hot takes, quick jokes, no time to play it cool. Boise State pride, we shout it out loud. We're the Broncos, now we stand tall.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Shirts and Skins podcast. I'm Matt Lamb, joined by Mark Moss, wearing all black today.
All black.
Brandon Minert's here. Got a flannel on and a jacket.
Yeah.
One time a listener asked us if we recorded this in like a cellar or a dungeon.
Yeah.
We're all wearing hoodies.
Right.
And
Nope. Just a back office.
Temperature's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Not breezy. Not drafty.
It's good in here.
It's comfortable. Mark's got his shirt off. Well, long sleeve shirt off.
Yeah.
So we're good. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a part, watching, participating in the Shirts and Skins podcast. We really appreciate it. Our last video was the most views, second most views ever.
Yeah.
So if you're here, subscribe, because we got way more views than we have subscribers. So please subscribe.
Yes.
Is that too much to ask, Mark?
That's not too much to ask. I'd love
It's a
to.
lot. It's a lot to ask.
Brandon, do we need to talk dental health?
I think we should.
You always think we should.
Get your benefits in. You got a couple weeks left. Give the guys a call at Boise Dentistry Co. Eagle Road between McMillan and U-Stick. They're really great. Dr. Miner and Dr. Taylor, amazing. They'll do some good stuff for you. You know, you want to look good for your holiday pictures with Santa. You want to look good for your holiday pictures on the cards that you're sending out. You want to show your teeth when you
late for
smile.
that one. A little late for
No,
that
you still
one.
got time. You still got time if you haven't done it yet.
Dude, Mark was the first Christmas card I got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll bet, man. I think Paige had those in the mail like Thanksgiving Day.
Wow.
So they would hit right after Thanksgiving.
Wow, that's like common.
Wait, I don't think it's common. You know, we like to. 90% of our Christmas shopping is done by Thanksgiving. Done. So that we can just enjoy the
Okay.
holiday season.
All right.
And all of us aren't enjoying it, or what?
Well,
That's
we
the
had
that's-
several.
that's-
Well, we didn't. There were several years there where we're shopping and running to the mall, and running to the village, and running.
Mall, dude, bro, I would
I'll go
hate
to the mall
life.
every once in a while.
Oh no,
Where
Well, we don't
where
now.
Are you going
That's
to
what
the
I'm
mall,
saying.
Mark?
Get it all done.
Which store in the mall are you going to? Not
I was
Forever
actually.
21.
I was.
It's
Well,
gone.
is it gone? It is gone.
would you ever go to
Banana
Forever
Republic
21,
every
dude?
once in a while.
I've had nightmares happen at Forever 21. I'm not kidding.
Like in the dressing room?
No, like I'll walk in, I'll be like, hey, I need to shop for my wife, and like
Oh,
it's scarring.
they're gone. So you don't have to worry about it.
Well,
That was a big space too.
That's like
That was huge.
3 huge
yeah.
sections. Yeah.
Why go to the
Figured
mall
didn't
when you can go to Shields?
That's,
Shields is great. Shields is great.
Shields is great.
Yeah.
There's everything you need and want there.
Yep.
Sorry,
I think
No, it's true.
I think the only time I really go to the mall is for the Cheesecake Factory.
Mark's.
Oh yeah. Always stop at the Cheesecake Factory. That's a
Mark's
given.
card is always from
given.
Hawaii, and it's always got Hawaiian people in it.
Always.
Always.
Non-
Pretty
One
much
time.
every time.
Non-family member.
Pretty
One
much
standard.
time.
every
No, they're
time.
part of the family now.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. They joined in.
This just in.
One time.
What are their names?
Pretty much every
Hawaii.
time.
No,
dude.
what are you
Yeah,
talking
pretty much every
about?
time.
What?
Pretty
What
much.
are you talking? Your card is a freaking dog.
Yeah,
They're like
that's-
superheroes.
Yeah.
The dog
on.
was way bigger than his kids.
Did
Way
you buy?
bigger.
Did you notice that?
Of
His
course I
kids were
noticed
like
that.
barely made it on.
Yep.
Of course I know.
Did you follow
Nice
the link
card,
on the
though.
back?
Haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah,
Do
I
it.
knew you would.
It's worth it.
I knew you would.
It's worth it. Not worth it.
I knew you would.
It's a
check
good
it
joke like early 2000s.
I'll check it out.
Oh,
then.
stop!
I didn't know.
Not even close to early 2000s. Don't even give me that.
We should go back and
mid
check.
2010s. Don't even give me early
Okay.
When we graduate high school,
Okay.
no.
We should move
Early
on.
2010s.
No.
We got some comments last time that we didn't start till about 13 minutes. So let's cut that in half today.
I like
Hey.
the guy that's like real.
Gets real.
The episode starts at 14. I actually like that guy. He's doing a serious favor to a bunch of people out there.
Yeah.
Can I read some comments, by the way?
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Let's get a couple of these in here.
'Kay.
You all know our good friend, Carly Pitts.
Okay. She's back.
I thought
She's
we were going to
back.
invite her. I thought you were serious.
Didn't happen.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. Carly, she said, since we're spilling the tea in the postseason,
Yeah.
I'll go next.
So I like this one.
Yeah.
I like this comment.
So this goes back to the beginning of the season. She
Okay.
says, when I was in Tampa the night before the USF game, I ran into a group of BSU football coaches at a bar. They were extremely overconfident about how we were going to win that game. I won't name names, but let's just say their attitude and comments were a little shocking given the outcome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Can I just, as a side note,
Keep the real takes coming. Someone has to say it. Go,
as a side note, I just love the fan, the rumor mill in the fan. Like, that's something that I love.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I heard a coach at a bar
No, she
in
was
an
there.
airport.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
first
that it was
person.
I love that. Like, I wish everybody would post their side stories on here and be like, yeah, I talked to a player who was dating my,
Yeah.
I guess Cini said his daughter. I don't know. However that worked. I love those. I love those. Post all of those because I love hearing that because I believe all of them.
Fill the
Yes.
fill the comments
Yes, you
with
do.
your.
I do.
It's got to be firsthand, right? Or are we
I'm
going
okay with
friend
any of
a
it.
friend?
Friend of a
Secondhand
friend is
okay.
better.
You get past,
Third
you get
hand.
past two.
It's
You're-
better.
I don't
Secondhand's even better than firsthand because secondhand means it was right. Anyway.
Could be.
All right. Anyway, thanks, Charlie.
Drop those in the comments.
Please.
Everybody had a bunch of love for our guest last
Yeah,
week.
too much love.
I can't read all of those comments.
Tons of love.
The guy can talk.
He can.
He
Yeah.
can talk.
Jim
He's
Cini.
You know, most of our guests were able to talk. But Cini, he
there-
got some serious love.
There are a few that can talk.
He said most. He didn't say all.
Okay.
But anyway, David said, great guest. Please have him back. Thanks for the candor.
Jittery Goat.
Anxious to see what happens with the portal.
Yeah.
Jittery Goat was in there.
He got some action. In
Another D David. Yeah. Best guest ever, period.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
A couple of those comments.
Yeah.
I think people wanted to get the itch scratched with some of the feedback that Cini shared on Mad Dog and BSU and all that.
Yeah.
I think that was a satisfying scratch that he itched for everybody.
No doubt.
You know, I think Mark has his moments of negativity, and then he dials it back. And I think maybe we followed, and Cini said, guys, this is real.
Yeah.
Not so much negative.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. This is probably not the right time to say this.
Uh-oh.
Airing of grievances?
No, not airing of grievances. Something I thought was really funny is so Boise State basketball lost. A guy was trolling BJ Rains. And he posted this meme that was made on AI, and it had a wheel of excuses, and it had BJ really well done. Really well done.
This is
He
Grillmaster
tagged me
Greg.
in that.
Grillmaster Greg.
He tagged me.
Stop
in
it. Stop it.
I didn't know what to
So
say.
Grillmaster Greg posts that, but BJ doesn't see it because he muted him.
Yeah, but then he would have had to have seen it, right?
He'd have to.
I don't know. He'd have to
see
unmute
it.
it.
Oh,
see
really?
it. And,
Okay.
and some people were like, wow, like A-level trolling right here. And then BJ's like, well, I didn't see it because I muted him. And then the guy's like, I didn't even think it was that bad. Let me ask the biggest trolls on Twitter. And Mark was tagged. Mark was tagged. It was like one of the first tags he did.
I didn't know what to say because I like BJ. And you don't.
I
think of
just
BJ.
love that. Like, when you think of the top 5 trolls on Twitter, Mark was number 1
I
on
was
that.
not number one.
Yes, you were. It was so good.
I don't. Who is that guy?
I don't know.
Grillmaster?
I don't know.
So you didn't say anything, Mark?
I didn't know what
he
I
was quiet.
started and stopped like
Gabe
3
Iguodala
times.
chimed
I
in.
didn't know what to say.
You started stop.
I started and stopped
Just
multiple
let the
times.
inner
It was like
troll.
middle of the night. Start, stop, start, stop. I didn't know what to do. So I erased it.
I think you're usually at your best, like right when you wake up. You're like, set the world on fire. Let's go.
Burn it down.
Let's see what happens.
So
tomorrow.
anyway, I
See
just
what
like that Mark was included on like the group of troll. Anyway,
That's worth something. Cini said you're his like first follow with Boise State News.
Yeah.
he thinks things are burning down.
Mark had
That
some
was funny.
nostalgic tweets
That was
this
funny.
week. Anyway,
I
we can get into
did.
it later, but
Yeah. Okay.
sorry, man.
Where do we want to go, boys? Do we want to talk Boise State? Let's get to the notes outline.
Yeah.
We actually did. You guys prepared one.
I did. So
CFP.
I do think we need to review the CFP. A lot has happened. The first round of games happened.
If you're here for basketball, we'll get to basketball.
Will we?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll chapter that. We'll mark that in the chapter where we
Dude,
talk basketball.
that's a big change from last year. Remember that 2 years ago when we started this and you were all in, 100% on basketball.
Yeah.
It's changed.
The fire has.
It's dimmed.
It's not.
It's
I don't
dimmed.
even know if it's smoldering.
There's got to be
Tough to say.
smolder.
Yeah.
Some embers.
Mingling.
There's the tingle factor is low on that.
It's not high enough for you to buy season tickets.
Nope.
I switched to the north end zone.
Yeah.
I put it into that side.
Yeah.
which we'll see how it goes on that. Hopefully, anyway, stop it.
Okay.
CFP.
CFP.
Okay.
CFP.
A lot's happened, and if you're following any of the discourse on Twitter, X, you'll see that there's a lot of discourse between the Group of Five and the Power Four. And we all saw this coming with James Madison and Toledo. We all saw it coming.
Tulane.
Toledo.
Toledo didn't make it.
See, we saw it.
Utah.
The Rockets.
UTEP, yeah. New Mexico. We all saw it coming. Okay, we all knew it was going to happen. Okay. Sorry, Tulane.
The Green Wave.
Yes. I have so many thoughts on it. And I think you guys have thoughts. And I think everybody that's watching this has thoughts on it. And I don't know where to start, but we'll start with this, or I'll start with this, in that there's a lot of people. I think the separation is happening. We've all sort of talked about this nebulous separation between the bigs and the smalls. And I think everybody's coming to the agreement that it's happening. Maybe not officially, but there's probably 15 programs that have $10 to $25 million rosters. Okay. And keeping up with those guys is going to be increasingly more difficult. All right. That separation, and I really want to get into Jeramiah Dickey's post on X that got some decent views, whatever, and some decent play. There's a bunch of things that we want to talk about. However, I guess the conversation about the P4 and the G5 and college football in general is something that is super in the front of everybody's mind. In your opinion, is the college football playoff better than what we had either in the 4-team playoff or even the BCS era? Like what we have now, is it better than what we used to have, or has it made the game better? Or where are we at with college football in general? Like, I guess there's so many ways to attack this. I don't even know where to start.
I think
Pitch that out there.
We'll see. It's the second year, right? I like it because it gives more teams opportunities. I think one of the fears was that it's going to diminish the regular season, and maybe it has a little. I don't feel like it has. I feel like there's more games later on in the season that matter. I like the playoff. I've seen the dialogue. If you're alive and a college football fan, you've seen the dialogue from people that I really like Kirk Herbstreit. I really like Herbstreit, right? Like Joel Klatt. Generally speaking, I've really liked his takes a lot. And now all of a sudden, it's like these guys are like, it's like they're like sticking a knife in the back of the G5 programs. And what bugs me the most is that there's this line, G6 now and Power 4, when in reality that is a blurry line.
You're right.
It shouldn't be this line because there's teams. Did JMU and both Tulane both deserve to be in there this year? I mean, the rules were what they were. They're going to change the rules. We've already heard that. You're not going to get two in like that don't deserve it again. So let's move on from that.
Can I comment on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
The deserving part is fascinating to me because you take JMU out and you get a team that's lost to a bunch of SEC or Big Ten teams in. Essentially, you get a team that, like, okay, Notre Dame, sure. BYU's lost to Texas Tech twice. Tell me another team that's like an unknown that hasn't already lost to a bunch of the teams that's already in the playoff.
Yeah,
it's like that's why this year was so weird. It wasn't like there was a couple of defeateds that didn't make it. It was teams that had already been tested and didn't pass.
Yeah, I just think it's stupid because like a team like Memphis, okay, they've already said they're going to fully fund the revenue sharing, NIL. It's like FedEx, whoever's paying for it, they're going to be spending $20 million. And so they're still technically a G6 program, but it shouldn't matter. Like last year, we had a $2 million roster maybe, and we deserved. You can't tell me we didn't deserve to be in the playoff. We did. And there's going to be years, next year or the following year, whoever, that G6 programs deserve to be there, and someone's going to win a game or more. It's going to happen.
I disagree with that.
No, I think that there will be teams. It depends on how big it gets and whatnot. If it gets to 16 and the 16 has to play the 1, that gets a little bit hairy there. But the way it's set up there is a divide. I'm not going to say there's not. I mean, it would be silly to say there's no divide, and it's getting wider. I don't disagree with that whatsoever. But that doesn't mean that there's not good teams that put a roster together that have a really solid year, that win some big games, and that deserve to be there. So I don't know. I mean,
I struggle that. Sorry, you can go.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say James Madison and Tulane weren't expected to win.
No,
and they didn't win.
Right.
And so it's like, well, I mean, yes, the argument of who was supposed to be there, they followed the rules. They were there, right? But it's like, that doesn't mean that they couldn't win, right? We've seen it happen in the past where you've got you look at Boise State, right? We weren't supposed to beat Oklahoma. If we follow these rules, that game shouldn't have happened.
Yep. So what would it take for a G6 team to beat the following scenario, okay? A top 8 program on the road in the playoff. I mean, that's what you have to ask yourself. Okay, how would the team be built? Okay, you have to have a great quarterback. You have to have great offense. Got to be fast. You have to have a great defensive line, in my opinion. So you have to have an offense that scores, and JMU ended up scoring a decent amount. Good for them.
They scored plenty.
Yeah. You have to have a high-scoring offense, and then you have to have a good D-line. Now, are we going to get a team that gets that? I don't know. I really don't. And here's why. JMU and Tulane that made it, good for them. But guess what's going to happen now? Your coaches are going to get stolen, and your best players are going to get stolen. So it's not like you can say, oh, we made it last year, run it back, add a few pieces, and do it again. Nope. Start from scratch. Everybody, every year, start from scratch.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what's happening to G6.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's so difficult to build a team and a roster that can compete against a top 8 team at their house late in the year when you're going through injuries and you're going through all that stuff. And so that's why to me, it's so hard. It almost hurts JMU because now they got to go out and find a new. I'm not saying their coach is getting hired. I'm not saying that
He's going to UCLA.
I think Tulane and JMU, both coaches. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Best players, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah.
They're all gone.
Right.
Okay.
So you're not. I agree with you, or that's happening. There's no debate about that.
Sure.
So, but what are you saying? What's the solution?
I'd like to go over the things that Jeramiah Dickey talked about, but I think as it stands right now, that's how it is, and that's what the reality is, and that's why I understand why everybody's like, oh, it doesn't make sense to have G6. Well, man, you scratch together a team, you hope to make it as far as you can, and now you got to go play Oregon in Eugene, or Indiana, or Ohio State, or the top 8 teams, one of the top 8 teams in the country. That's a heavy haul. And the odds of winning that game anymore are just going down and down and down, right?
Yeah, but they're still there. And here's my thing is if the FBS is still one level, which technically it is, there's 136 teams. Unless there's an official divide, you have to have an opportunity. It's just like the March Madness. I mean, it's like you want to get to that level and then see what happens.
I get that.
Someone's going to win a game, I think. I'd love to see some of the changes that Jeramiah said that we're about to talk about. I just don't like this idea of like, oh, because this happened, therefore G6s will never have a chance, and therefore they should just do this whole thing, like just dismiss them and them do their own thing. It's like they don't want that.
I also think too, it's like they have this perception that if they throw in any other P4 team, those scores aren't going to be like no other P4 team can get blown out. It's like
which
what?
We've already seen that. Last year there was multiple.
They all get blown out, dude.
There's a lot of blowouts. It's not just the G5. And I mean it's a good point, Matt. Like SMU got blasted last year.
Tennessee
got, same thing.
Oregon.
JMU and Oregon. JMU and Tulane didn't look any worse than those teams last year. They didn't win. They weren't going to win. They probably win 1 out of 10 times, but they didn't embarrass themselves. It wasn't a train wreck.
Did Tulane embarrass themselves?
No, they didn't look good. I don't think it was embarrassing, though.
I don't think it was embarrassing because the expectation was that they weren't going to win. I mean, if they were favored to win that game, then yeah, it would have been embarrassing.
But it
wasn't like a total.
It wasn't any worse.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't any worse than what we've seen. It's just a different name on the helmet. So I don't know. I still like the idea of a group of 5 of our level team getting a chance. changes need to be made the divide will get to a point where it's probably 5 or 6 more years and there's some sort of official divide, I guess. But
it doesn't have to be 2. It can be 1 team, right? And that's probably what it's going to go to. Isn't that what it is?
Well, I think
here at Boise Dentistry Co, we believe every patient should be treated with fairness, respect, and kindness.
So that they know that they're in a safe place, they're in a good place with people that truly care about them.
What I love about Boise Dentistry staff is their kindness and the quality of work.
I felt like I had been coming here for years, but it was actually my first time meeting them.
Promises were made and promises were kept.
I would recommend the Boise Dentistry Co. to anybody.
We're so excited to welcome you to our family.
We're here to help you in any way that we can.
We cannot wait for your new patient visit.
so. It sounds even before this. It sounds like they signed some memorandum of understanding last year that starting next year, the Power 4 teams, all their champions, all get in. So here's that: if you take that into this year's rule, guess who would have gotten in from the ACC? Duke.
Yeah.
Was Duke.
Who lost to JMU.
They lost to Tulane or JMU, one of them.
I thought it was JMU.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's just stupid. It's stupid. So I don't know. I mean, I just don't like the delineation. I don't like because we've talked about it before. Purdue, Wake Forest, go down the list. How many of these Power 4 schools?
Rutgers, Maryland, yeah.
You can't tell me that Tulane, Memphis, Boise State, JMU, some of these teams can't play or are better. That we are better than a lot of those teams. Yeah. And so I just don't like the delineation.
I do think it's stupid that they just trash on Group of 5 teams.
Just like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You okay? You want to keep
know,
going?
It's just stupid.
You all right?
It's just stupid.
I just think they trash on us so much. They're like, oh, the Group of 5 sucks. They suck. They suck. End of the year, they raid every single best player from the Group of 5.
If you don't like us, stay away.
Take all their coaches. Take all the players. You're like, oh, I thought we sucked. Yeah. Nah.
Not all the way.
We need half your players.
It is such an uphill battle, though. Stupid. I mean, you were talking about NIL, right? But then we just saw the Arizona State coach sign an extension for, what, $7.5 million. Did you see what his assistant pool salary is?
No.
I think it's like 9.5.
Okay.
So we have such an uphill battle to like the best coaches. Why would you not want to go to a bigger school? Make 4 times your.
That's why Tulane and JMU every time.
It's so hard.
Every time a G6 team goes to a playoff, the chance of that coach leaving, it's probably 80-90%. In fact, that Danielson State, kudos to him. But like Nick Saban, the potential commissioner, he basically hates a Group of 5 or 6. So the odds are stacked against the Group of 6 big time. The national discourse is leaving us out. And it sucks. Okay. Can we talk? Can I just bring up what JD posted? Because JD has been the best AD. And I wish so bad that we didn't have Kurt Apsey. And somebody brought up, they're like, the fact that JD is just firing every bullet he has is such a big deal when Kurt Apsey didn't shoot a damn thing.
Dude, he was over at Hillcrest shooting like birdies.
He was doing other stuff.
He was hanging out. There's a lot of shooting.
Drinking Arnold Palmer's, man.
It's freaking Apsey.
Well, a lot of good at us. Okay, here's what Jeramiah Dickey said. I think you can tell that Jeramiah sees that. Now's the time to really push as hard as you can. He says, what am I missing? Where are the blinders? No particular order. Obviously easier said than done, but here's the solution.
But solutions exist.
That the FBS no longer under NCAA. That the NCAA takes on the brunt of litigation, and he's like, that's a problem, but we can stop the bleeding.
Okay.
The NCAA is, by the way, is a total joke when it comes to football, college football. Anyway, that there is an FBS commissioner.
Not Nick Saban.
That if split division promotion and relegation.
You've been talking about this for a couple of years.
Well, let me tell you it. You're right. You're probably right. But let me tell you what that guy, the CBS guy, that I think who sent that tweet? Yeah.
Aaron Taylor.
He said the following.
He was really good, actually.
Well, he said the following: that the SEC commissioner, Emperor Palpatine or whatever, Palpatine or whatever.
Velveteen.
He was reading a book, or posted that he was reading a book that was called The Club, that essentially describes the English Premier League and how they built this empire of money or whatever. But a couple of the things about the English Premier League, one of them is relegation and how they manage that. And they don't have a cap, they don't have this and that, and how they built this whole thing. And so his point was maybe they would be open to the idea of relegation. Now, to Matt's point, why would Purdue or Maryland or Rutgers even risk the option to do that? But maybe on the flip side of that, and I need to keep going with this tweet, on the flip side of that is if every G6 school sued the pants off of Alabama and all those guys that left, maybe it would be enough pressure to include relegation to where they say, Maryland, you've had your freaking chance.
You've had 100 years.
You've had
of
so
coattailing.
long, Rutgers. You all suck. And that's fine. Okay? Give somebody else a chance. Like, have some pressure. Have some accountability. You have none. You have none. You can be at the bottom of the barrel for decades and still get the same amount of money, and it sucks. And we hate it. We all hate it. Purdue, we hate it. You haven't been good in centuries. I'm sorry. Drew Brees was there. Great.
It could happen. I mean, look at Vandy. They were the bottom of the bottom.
They were the bottom of the bottom.
Same with Indiana.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, they were literally the losingest program of all
but
time.
how about a little bit of pressure makes them get better? Okay?
I like it. I love
course.
it too.
I
Of it.
The only way it does happen is the threat of litigation.
Yeah. And I think TVs would like it too. Look at
be awesome.
the drama at the bottom of the pack. And
if
then
you're fighting for your life,
there's drama there, bro.
Anybody would watch that.
Yes. And then on the G6, now you have a playoff that means something.
Sure.
That you get in. And then if you have a 3-year buffer, you can build your way into that program, and we'll see who rises and who falls. It'd be amazing. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Relegation. Expand the college football playoff. Move bowl games to 0 week. I still don't get that. I still don't get that.
Can I just pause
Go
real quick?
for it.
Are we going to care about Rutgers playing Maryland to see who
Syracuse
goes down?
I would.
You would?
If I'm in G6, I was like, the worst team to lose, baby. Burn it all down. Okay? Root for the worst.
It sounds cool, but you have those games throughout the season. Obviously,
Well, they
don't
mean
as
anything.
much.
Yeah, they're pillow fights.
But I don't know. Okay.
I would.
You definitely
They should
get
have
more
some
interest in this.
ceremony where instead of congratulating the winner, they totally just like, you guys suck.
Give them all a
Get
pillow.
out.
Yeah, make them walk.
Anyway,
All right.
what were you saying, Brandon? Next point.
0 week on the bowl games. I think bowl games at this point
Stupid.
are dumb.
They suck.
Like 0 week preseason. Is that what that means? That they're a preseason
They
game?
would be week 1 games.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's different teams. It's
Just get rid of
the
Players
bowl
have
games.
graduated, but
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
it's
the
weird.
reward?
Yeah.
The bowl game in the past, the bowl game was the reward.
Yeah,
at the
they
end
go
of the season.
party for a week and
Yeah.
they get some free stuff. Of course, the kids are all getting paid now, so like a free PlayStation now is not the
Like
same as
nothing
what
to
it
them.
used to be.
Yeah,
but
like, all right. Anyway, whatever.
Because FBS is the football bowl subdivision, right?
Right,
It's
right,
like,
right. Yeah.
Bowls suck.
Yeah, okay. I love this. Unite media rights. Now it's conference negotiation. Bring them all together and unite all the power in the media rights. That makes a ton of sense. That makes so
this
much
makes
sense.
a ton of sense from our room and from Jeramiah Dickey's office. And you look at like
Why
anyone in the
wouldn't
Big Ten, the SEC would look at that and they'd be
Like,
like,
nah.
nope,
Why?
nope,
Why?
nope. Because why would they want to unite media rights with the Mountain
It's going
West?
to take away from them.
No, they're splitting. This is assuming a split.
Oh, okay. This is assuming that a split happens.
This is how I took it. A split
okay.
happens, and you have the top teams that are basically the NFL.
So you're
And
saying on our side of the split, you join
Unite.
forces.
Yeah, well, on our side of the split, now we have the G6. Now I guess I should have clarified. You split, you have the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The media rights are negotiated with everybody. You kind of redistribute the conferences on both the divisions, whatever you have.
Yeah.
And you can have a playoff system in the G6. You can have a CFP in the Power 4 or whatever.
But it only works with promotion relegation. What you're describing
Yes.
would only be preferable
Correct.
if you could go up or
Correct.
down. Okay.
Because, to your point, if it was all the
Otherwise,
same,
they're
who
two
cares?
separate entities that
Right.
don't ever interact.
Right.
Transfer portal moved to the end of spring.
Okay, whatever.
Spring ball moved to July.
Don't understand what that was talking about, but okay.
Okay,
Doesn't sound like
collective-
spring ball to me in July, but
Okay,
Summer ball.
summer ball. Collective bargaining.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I like
yes.
that.
Yes.
Here's one, a true cap.
Yes.
That no more money through the front and the back door.
Oop.
Gotta watch out.
Going out both
What
ways, in and out.
We still talking about NIL?
Where are we going? What door are we going in? What door do you want? What door do you want? I love that idea, but that I don't know that they'll do that.
That just
Anyway,
goes back to people doing it behind the
authentic NIL done by essays, which I
student athletes.
Okay.
Oh.
As wanted, needed, not run through departments. Here's where NIL makes sense to me. You have a player repping you on a billboard or an advertisement or something.
Yeah. That's what I thought was going to
That's
happen.
what it was supposed to be, and like 30 seconds later, it changed to just paying dudes.
Just paying.
It was so quick.
I guess to
it never
me,
happened.
I guess whatever.
Well, even here, Genty, we heard he made $300,000 or $400,000. We never heard a single peep about who gave him the money. He didn't rep one local brand, not one.
Yeah.
So he was just pay for play. I mean, we did it too, just
yeah,
to a
I mean,
smaller
that's what it
extent
is.
than
Yeah.
anybody. It's
That's
just
what it is.
stupid, but yeah.
To become a football bowl subdivision agent, you must complete a certification process. Who a couple people clapped back at him on that. It made no sense. There was an agent that started getting after JD. Why would you need a certificate? Why do you need this? Why do you need that? And you're like, well, yeah, you make all the money off this. You're so stupid, agent. Like you look like the idiot that probably made money in the 2008 bank collapse thing. But it was just so dumb. The agents right now get paid on every NIL deal. So the incentive is to just push them into new NIL deals to switch schools and go bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's just causing havoc. So stupid. And then anyway, he just finishes it off. Always a solution, worth the discussion. The front porch of our communities and states have too much value. We represent something bigger than ourselves. What do you guys think? All those things.
I think the front porch of our community should have a couch on it.
It doesn't?
I don't know.
Well, it's got a stadium.
Okay.
North end zone will have a couch.
Yeah, I think what Dickey is doing and what he's always done is scrapped and fought and looked for solutions and people that will buy in, something that APSI didn't care about or have to do. And so I think that's what he's doing, right? It's like the way to the top, the pathway to the top is to find some solution that isn't very apparent and that's going to be very hard to come by. And so you have to throw out all these ideas, right? Because to keep Boise State relevant, there has to be some way for us to get into that Power 4 conversation. And it's not just making a big stink about it. It's not yelling, it's money. It's getting other schools on board. I don't know, litigation. There's a lot of things that have to happen because that gap is getting wider and wider.
What did you like, besides relegation, what did you like or dislike the most of this list?
Yeah, I like relegation.
Besides relegation?
Yeah. What did I like besides relegation?
I mean, I like the idea of having an actual, he put in here FBS commissioner, but just some central figure that looks out for the best of the entire FBS. And that would be great because right now it's like you just said, it's every conference for their own. The big two really are running everything. And if you had someone that truly had the best, and maybe a group, I don't know, but yeah, a commissioner, I would love that if it was the right person and they had the right.
If you had Saban and Peterson and a couple other guys, that
I don't know. You get too many people, you get commission, then you get a committee, and we know how committees go. You need the right person that has the whole entire, not just as being led by
the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, but the tough thing is that they have so much power. The two big leagues and the best teams, they just have so much power. It's like we saw it last year. As soon as it looked like they weren't going to get exactly what they wanted, they said, well, we're going to go and do our own thing. And everyone just said, oh, okay, whatever. And that's where we get this whole idea that they're in charge of the playoff now. Like they make the rules and everyone else just has to kind of take it.
Yeah. For me, it was the salary cap and the collective bargaining. I just think having a cap on what the budget can be for NIL for a school needs to happen. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I know
I think we're ruining college football is what we're doing.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah, I think
a lot of people feel that way.
The amateurity of it, I don't know if that's a word, but I mean, that's what it was all about, right? Amateur athletics. the innocent and pure side of,
Theoretically.
Theoretically, obviously stuff's happening behind, closed doors and back deals and whatever, but that's what college football has always been about. And so much of the money, which you could claim that players definitely deserve a cut of what the NCAA was getting for so long, but we're ruining the sport, and it will never be the same. And I don't know if it's for the better.
So I'm an old man, clutching my fist and getting upset at the clouds and people stepping on my lawn. But as I watch the college football, any college football game, certainly in the P4, what you hear is the following. That tackle made by this guy, transfer from West Virginia. That tackle made by this guy, transfer from Baylor. That tackle made from this. That catch made from this guy, transfer from X school. That's it. That's all you hear. That's literally all you hear. They say it every time.
Yeah, I think it was the Tulane game. There were on each side of the team, they played together last year on a different team.
Okay. Yeah. So this is complete BS on my part. I shouldn't feel this way. This isn't reality. This isn't anything that makes sense. But I just don't feel like it's the same. Texas Tech, good for them. Great for them. I love it. I like a new team in there. I just don't feel like it's the same. You bought your whole thing. When in the past, when I was just acclimated to decades of watching a team get recruited and start as true freshmen or redshirt freshmen or whatever and build their way up into this team that's overcome so many things. And it's a beautiful thing when a Texas Tech jumps on the scene with these guys that have just built their way up, that worked their way through, and the coach recruited them, and whatever. In the SEC, you paid their way in. It just felt different. And now I look at Oregon, and I'm like, good for you, I guess. You're going to always be in the top 10 because you have all the top 10 money. Mm-hmm. Good job. Like, congrats. You're doing great. Yeah, it just doesn't feel the same to me.
Is this what we want? We're buying predictability. We're buying right these probabilities that they don't want to have these smaller schools in here because the probability of a blowout, right, is higher, even though it's fun to watch. But that's what they're buying is this predictability of Oregon being a top 10 team every year.
Oregon, Ohio State.
And it's not fun when it's predictable.
Yeah. And so you'll have the same 5 teams from the Big Ten. You know, the same. I mean, there was 5 teams from the SEC that are in the CFP, right? So you have the same 7 teams from the SEC, and you'll probably trade out Miami for Clemson for somebody else, for Florida State maybe on occasion, or Florida, whatever. And that's it. That's going to be your CFP. And then occasionally a JMU or Boise State or Memphis will get in, and they're all going to complain about us. And anyway, it just feels different to me. That's why I'm really struggling with college football, probably because BSU was irrelevant this year. But I'm just struggling with college football in general because it just feels different. It just does. I used to look forward to the college football playoff with 4 teams on New Year's Day. I loved it, man. I loved it. And I thought it was special.
I have probably a little bit of a counterpoint here. I don't disagree. But at the same time, I mean, before NIL, it was the same old teams.
Well, Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep, LSU.
Ohio State, Michigan a lot of times. So I think that's always, now it's just what's shifted is it's money, right? Before it was money, maybe a lot of them from in the back door, right? And now it's like Vanderbilt spending money, Texas Tech spending money, BYU's spending money, Oregon spending money. I mean, ultimately, you're still going to get there's a little bit of shift on who, and it has everything to do with money. But if you had a salary cap, a true salary cap that was, enforceable, then to the best extent you could enforce it, then it does level the playing field again.
And then you'll have the SEC do a Kawhi Leonard deal.
Do what they've done. Yeah, it's just.
Are you familiar with the
Kawhi
Leonard deal? Allegedly. Yeah. Did you hear about it, Matt? Well, so
yeah, I did. He went and worked for some company, right?
He didn't work for him.
That was the thing.
So there's a salary cap in the NBA, and they got Kawhi to come to the Clippers, and then why can't I remember the name of the Clippers owner?
Ballmer. Steve Ballmer.
Yeah. So Steve Ballmer, I guess, invested in a company and is like, "Hey, Kawhi, you can be an owner of this company," and like. He got
an extra $20 million.
Yeah, in either value or stock or cash or whatever. So, the SEC is going to be like, well, we're not going to get, But anyway.
Did anybody watch any bits or pieces of the Montana State football game?
I did, a little bit.
I saw highlights.
Is there any jealousy at all in that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I want to go back to the FCS by any stretch, but I mean, that was a football game, man. Like, that was semifinal to go to the championship. None of those kids are making NIL. Completely sold out stadium, rivalry game.
Can I tell you what I would want?
That's called back to. Sorry, but that's what Matt was talking about. That was college football.
That's college football.
That's college football.
Pageantry.
That's one thing that they own that I'm jealous of. The FCS.
Well, look, if you're Wyoming, why not go down and
why not?
Like, Idaho's
Seriously.
in a better spot.
Oh, way better.
And nothing against Wyoming, but I mean, look at the hill you got to climb to stay. And maybe who knows the future of the Mountain West?
They'd be great in that league.
They'd be great in that league. And then now
Big Sky League.
Yeah, now you have something that you can really root for in a lot of ways. I mean, recruiting to Laramie is not easy. Recruiting to Boise is not easy, but recruiting to Laramie is not easy. Maybe they could just anyway. I see a lot of pageantry and a lot of nostalgia in that, and I think that's an amazing thing for those schools that can participate in it. Talking about money, Kenny Dillingham. That's his name?
Yep.
He's the coach of Arizona State University, and he said what everybody else says in their meetings. He just said it in front of a microphone. He got a new deal, I think $7.5 million in annual salary, and he was just talking to reporters and said, look, what we need is a super rich donor to give us $20 million. And he said, we're in the city of Phoenix. You think there's not a guy that could do that for us? Yeah, we need that. We need to go find that. We need that to happen. $20 million check apparently every year, I guess, like Phil Knight. And before we jump into it, I don't have a lot of friends. You guys are one of them.
Two.
Sometimes. I have a buddy, I have a acquaintance, I guess, in Arizona that is somewhat wealthy, pretty wealthy. And I texted him that, and I was like, hey, they're going to start calling you. And he's like, he made a really good point. He's like, why doesn't Kenny, who's getting $7.5 million a year, put in the first $1 million? Why don't these coaches that are getting $1 billion a year put in any money to their own NIL deal? I mean, they can afford it. $7.5 million is a lot of money. You have the extra money to put it in. If you're making 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever $1 million a year, you can put the first $1 million in, and maybe at least then you have some accountability. Like, I don't know. I like the concept. I mean, if you're struggling for NIL money, I know you can. And then, you know how weird that would be, though? You're the coach. You're like, hey, I'm paying you to play this game. Like, you better be hard. Better than that.
That's my money.
I guess there's some conflict of interest there, but I thought it was an interesting thing. What did you guys think? Does it matter to you? He just said what everybody's talking about anyway.
Yeah, it's just the world we live in, right? Like every school's looking for a minimum of $20 million, right? Like, that's the cap. Now, a lot of schools, as we know, Texas Tech, Oregon, there's all these, like, I can't remember, but some of the new coaches signing deals are getting guaranteed. We're gonna, here's your salary, here's your coaching staff salary, here's what we're guaranteeing on above the cap NIL to your team.
Well, famously, that Texas Tech D line cost what,
$7 million for just the D line. So I mean, that's just, it is what it is, and I have still have no idea what Boise State's is. No, I've seen a couple things out there, but no reputable source. If we're $4 million, if we're $7 million, if we're $2 million. I'm sure we're well below 10 for the football team.
Yeah.
I think the basketball team's about $1 million. I think the basketball team's $1 million.
Which is impressive on its own, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But it's just stupid. The whole thing is stupid. I mean, there's so much money going around that the players do, you got to figure out a way to compensate them properly. But just the way I hope this is a path towards collective bargaining and a cap.
What would the players want a collective bargain? Asking for a friend. I mean, at this point, the players are like,
no, they're in the best position possible.
They don't want
they don't
we can leave at any time. I could get paid as much money as I want. I could do whatever the hell I want. I don't have to go to school.
Well, and as long as you have donors at these schools that just have so much money and really no care of the ROI, no care whatsoever. I mean, I know we talk about them about every other episode, but look at BYU.
Okay.
They went 11-2 this year. Okay. Kalani Sitake almost leaves to Penn State.
Allegedly.
I don't think that was ever going to happen. The first text that whoever sent, I was like, no way. That is never going to happen. This
Well,
is
Matt-
I knew
Matt
it
brought
was
it
a
up.
power play right away.
I think Ren did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ren brought it up.
Yeah.
But either way, and then all of a sudden the Crumble guy, whatever, and they're saying, oh, BYU is going to invest at this level. And I'm thinking to myself, and at that point they hadn't played Texas Tech yet. Again, they were 11-1. I'm like, okay, so now all of a sudden these rich BYU grads are going to put in tens of millions of dollars. Do you really expect to be better than 11-1? Is BYU really going to get better now?
I think they were trying to avoid the fear of
Getting worse.
7-5 or something.
But it's like, I just don't like their return on investment is, okay, I wasn't spending $1. We went 11-2. Now I'm spending $10 million. We went 11-2 again. You know what I mean? Like, as long as these schools have donors that just have the money and want to do it, it's never going to end.
You know what sucks for that, though? The BYU situation. Excuse me. And the Crumble Cookie.
What's that?
Utah State grads.
Why?
So
Crumble Cookie.
they both are? I knew one of them was.
Yeah, one of them. It's like, how much money is Crumble Cookie
the
giving to Utah
partners were a
State?
BYU and a Utah State grad?
I at least know one of them is.
One of mine knows a Utah State grad.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that would piss me off so
Yeah, where's Utah State? Like, why
That
aren't
would
they
piss
getting any
me off
NIL?
so much.
Yeah, that's a good question.
If you're the it's just
Why are you pissed about Utah State
the
partner?
BYU?
I don't know
The
about-
BYU partner just giving him his own personal money, right?
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess to the Utah State point, the guy's like, "I'm not going to give
Yeah.
that much
He
money.
can't say
Why?
that much.
Like what?
First of all, I thought it was a female that started Crumble Cookie at Utah
Maybe
State.
they bought. Maybe
No.
they bought it from.
Two guys, Jason and Sawyer.
Okay.
Who was
So-
was Jason the BYU guy?
I don't know if there is. I don't know.
I
Well,
don't
you know
even
who
know
we
if he's a
need to call?
BYU grad. I think he's just an LDS guy.
We
that
need to
loves
call
BYU.
Ren because didn't he put the pool
Oh
in?
man,
Infinity
there's people
pools.
listening that are like, these idiots don't even know.
I know.
That's true.
Dang it.
Did
Very
they
true.
make it this far into the
Dang
show?
it.
I don't know.
The real conversation ended at 46 minutes. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it
Yeah, it
goes.
just says the one. Sawyer went to Utah State. The other one just says he had like a tech background, but doesn't say which school he graduated from. Jason.
and he's the one
So
that
there's
gave
a
the
lot
money.
more Utah State there than BYU. And
Yeah.
they're like saying, I got to step in and save BYU. And it's like, well, you should help Utah State out. I don't know. I'd be mad.
I think ultimately, I mean, it's a little bit of like, and we've been talking about this stuff for a while, right? I think it goes back to like, you need people like Jeramiah Dickey to do what he's doing and to like trust in his leadership and hope that change happens. But in the meantime, like our fandom, I mean, it sounds stupid, but it's like all you can do is try and win your conference.
Which we've
That's
done the
it.
last 3 years.
And it's like, is that good enough?
No,
It's not.
What the hell are you talking
That's what
about?
I'm saying. It's all you can do. What else are you gonna do?
That it all boils down to that one sentence.
What do
We're
you mean?
dead.
Well,
All you can do is win your
Are we?
conference.
I don't know.
why that
Then
makes me laugh
what's
so much.
beyond that?
If we don't win our conference,
No,
Well,
you
you
know
don't
what?
get a playoff
Look,
anyways.
we
But I
won
mean,
our
we
conference
can't
and we
con-
all hated this season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
So what? That's what I'm saying is like we need to. I don't want to change our expectations,
Can I say?
but I have to change. You have to change your happiness. Otherwise, we're gonna be doing this every year and complaining about it and
Well,
whining.
that's
and,
what the benefit of being a fan is.
I
You're
wa-
never actually happy. That's the whole point.
at least they're brief moments of happiness, fleeting.
The
There's a little
fleeting
bit
moments of
A
happiness.
little bit of happiness.
I don't know, man. It's just like it's
You-
just
you're
such an
going-
uphill. It's such a freaking uphill battle. Why is this so funny? Why did you laugh?
All you can do is hang on to winning your
Just
conference.
win a conference.
What can you do?
That's true.
What else can we do? Jeramiah Dickey, help us out.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. You're
I
not
don't know,
wrong.
man.
Yeah, we
I
won the
wish the
conference.
state-
Hey,
I wish-
hey, yeah, baby,
I know.
we did it. Hey, did you see the post on Nathan Carroll about where the roster is for right now?
Numbers wise,
As far
yeah,
as
we're pretty much there.
we're full, so there's really no,
No room.
portal
We're gonna lose.
movement. There's like, well, guys, assuming everybody stays, which whatever.
Won't happen.
Well, can I?
Conference
Do
championship.
you mind?
What?
I'm just saying. There's
Portal
like
hasn't
one,
even opened.
there's like one spot essentially. Now that is saying, okay, well, Benefield stays and I think Mickey stays or whoever. But it looks like it's a run it back type of situation with some pieces from the recruiting class.
Right.
Not a portal thing, which I thought was kind of interesting. Anyway.
Is Genty coming back?
Yeah. How would we have done with Genty this year?
Fine.
Right?
What would have been our?
We would have been in the playoff.
Yeah, we would have.
We
been in
beat
the playoff.
San Diego and we beat Fresno.
Easy,
Yes,
bro.
easy.
Come on. We didn't need a quarterback last year.
We beat USF.
Yeah. We had 2 fumbles from our running backs against USF that really hurt us.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
We would have made the playoff with
Yes.
Genty. No doubt.
100%.
No doubt.
How many times
Zero
can we
doubts.
say Genty's name and like say what could have been? A lot. All right. Are we switching gears and just going to talk about basketball?
Switch it.
We lost.
We won St. Mary's.
We beat St. Mary's for the 3rd straight year
Why do they keep coming to
in Idaho Falls.
to play us?
I love it. Good. Kudos to them. I know basketball had a rough start, rough first game, started building their way back, beat a couple good teams.
And BJ
including
saying,
St.
I told
Mary's.
you so.
BJ and
Season
a
isn't
lot
over.
of people
He's
are
feeling
saying
good.
a lot of
Chest
people
out high.
A lot of people are saying like we beat St. Mary's and everybody said, "Oh, where are all the haters?" I thought the
Yeah.
season was over on November whatever, the first day, the first game, November 3rd. Where are all the haters? We lose to Nevada. Yeah, it was always going to be a tough season.
Yeah, we were never meant to win that game. Look, the odds were that
Odds were against us.
Shouldn't even have played it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I guess I'm trying to formulate my thoughts on BSU basketball. It's like I'm probably trending. This is the saddest thing.
You are
I'm trending towards Mark territory.
What's that?
lukewarm.
Apathy.
Lash out.
Apathy.
Late night lashing out. And
Call out
so your
Leon.
friends call you out and tell you to shut up. That hasn't
I
happened yet
couldn't
this year.
stand Mark.
That hasn't happened yet this
3
year.
years.
'cause
There
we
was
haven't
a
talked about
2
it.
or 3 year period where Mark every single game don't have the athletes, can't
didn't.
keep up with
We didn't.
anybody,
We couldn't.
can't beat these games.
We didn't.
We would.
We couldn't.
And
never
we were
did.
like, "You're so stupid. Shut up. Stop trolling us. Get on Twitter. Take it out on Twitter." I'm trending Mark's direction.
Yeah.
And that's not cool. I don't like that. The basketball was an area of interest that was gaining a lot of momentum for me. Not just because some of my kids were into basketball and it was fun to take them to the games, but it's like this whole roller coaster of you have to have so much success as a BSU team to make the playoffs, to make the NCAA tournament. And it's this kind of roller coaster. Our net's hit 45. Oh, now we're up to 38. Oh, now we're down to 60. Oh, now we're into this. And it's like, I'm tired. I'm just tired anymore.
I've been
It's like-
tired of that dialogue for 5 years. I mean, and I like BJ. I like those guys over there. But they don't have a single basketball conversation without the Ken Palm and net rating dominating
Quad
the conversation. And the whole idea that like, oh, well, you know, the Ken Palm or the net rating said that we should have beat them by 11, but we beat them by 18. So therefore it was an amazing game. Or, hey, we only beat them by 2, but we should have beat them by 11.
Well, what
Therefore,
happened is
we dropped.
No, what happened
is
is
the dumbest thing. I get it at the end of the year. You look at those metrics, but it started like week 1. We're talking net and Ken Palm, and it's so overused.
What I thought was
can't
funny
stand
is
it. I hate
they'll
it.
say, we were favored by 5. We beat them by 10. Great win.
Yeah.
We're favored by 5. We only beat them by 2. They were a tough team. They had a high net.
We weren't even
And
supposed
you're
to
like,
win.
yeah, they're like, we were almost not going to win that game. And you're like, oh, okay.
We should just let AI decide if we win or not.
That's why I'm tired.
Do
I'm
you
just like,
can you name the starting 5?
yeah, I can.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
I know the
I don't
team.
know who started last game.
Okay.
But I can name the starting 5.
But you're not so checked out that you don't even know who people are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know who people are. I watch games. And the thing about this team is I'll watch the games we win, and I love the team. Like, it's a great team. Dylan Andrews does great.
RJ's headband does great.
Yeah,
That is
RJ's
a
in.
thick band, dude. That's like, dude, it's like a thigh sleeve. Like, what is going on up there? It's like huge.
It's like a helmet.
Like,
It's like-
yeah, I don't get it.
Well, so you got Meadow, who's been great. I think he's been very consistent. I think I really like the fielder guy. Julian
Neto.
Bowie's taking a step back,
Yep.
which is a bummer for him. Wish him the best. That was a tough hit to him personally. So he's a great person, great person by all means. I thought Pearson Carmichael was an interesting storyline to look at this year because I thought he was going to really make a huge impact scoring wise game after game. And it's been kind of an up and down season for him. Yeah, so I like the team when they're winning. Obviously, this is a stupid thing to say. When they're winning, they're great.
rooting for them when they win.
But you watch them win.
So great.
You watch them win, and you're like, wow, these guys are all great. This is a great team. And then you see them lose, and you're like, where did they go? What happened? Where are all the players that I loved it?
Yeah, they have no shows every once in a while. You look at the stat. Look at the stat line from last night. It's just like, what?
It was a weird game. I mean, they had
How many free throws did they shoot? Didn't they
lot.
shoot like
too many, like
30
40
and
something.
Leon was not happy about it. You could tell he was getting, I don't know if petty's the right word, but he was frustrated. And one ref I saw wouldn't even talk to him. He called the timeout. He just walked away.
Was that the University of Idaho alum? Did you see that?
I don't know, but there is one ref that like our track record with him is.
That's the guy.
Okay, yeah.
He's a University of Idaho
I can't
alum.
remember.
He works
if
for
that's him or
University
not.
of Idaho.
And he works for University of Idaho.
Our record with him officially is like
Is not
2-6, and every other game's like 120. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
The numbers are
It may
That's
have been.
wild.
insane.
But
That's wild.
He got teed up. By that point, the game was out of reach, and
Well, yeah, that's what's so weird about this team to me is it's. I'm not saying it's exactly like the football team that lay an egg every time we lose. They lay an egg, but when we're losing, I'm like, where are these guys that I saw make incredible plays during the games that they're winning in St. Mary?
The reason why I came here to see Dr. Meinert was due to the work from a previous dentist. I had some previous work done that was not up to par, and I was in a lot of pain. I was going through a lot of trauma, and my mother recommended Dr. Meinert because he was so helpful in her case. She had periodontal disease, and she absolutely loved how his staff took care of her, and so she had texted Dr. Meinert, and he got me in right away, same day, and I was so happy with the services that they provided. The second they got me in, everyone was super sympathetic, caring, and wanted to alleviate the pain I had and just jump right on top of it to correct the previous work from the dentist, and it was a great experience. I would recommend Boise Dentistry Company because the quality of the work that they do, how they treat their patients, and the staff.
And whoever, Duquesne or whoever, and so. Yeah, I don't know. I guess look, I'll be following the stories. I'll be watching the guys.
To win.
It's hard to
Funner to win.
It's hard to gain. It is. It's stupid to say it. Obviously, we want them to win. I'm going to follow them and I'm going to support them. But I'm not going to stoop to the level Mark is over here. Just win your conference. I want to get in the. I want to get in the NCAA.
Yeah, it's different in basketball, man.
We have to win our conference pretty much.
Yeah. We just have to win the Mountain West tournament.
We're currently
just a tournament
bubble team, right?
Well, we were.
Yeah,
we were
supposedly.
before last night.
I think that they were saying we had to go 4 losses in conference.
We're already 0-1. It's not that's tough. That's tough.
I don't know. What do you think about Leon? What are our thoughts on Leon? Go.
I don't know. He's the winningest coach here. We're consistently in the top 3 or 4 in the league,
which is awesome.
So it's like, and back to the money talk. I mean, we are not funded at the top 3 or 4 in the league, yet we finished there. How do you, so it's just one of those things. I remember Coach Peterson saying, like, there's or multiple coaches said this, basically, like there's a time, like expiration date on a coach at a certain area. And it's not because they're a bad coach. It's not because of anything. It's just like, it's the same stories, it's the same system, it's the same everything back, and maybe changing conferences and adding Gonzaga and a couple new teams and losing like that'll change it up a little bit for him or for the program, but it's stale. I mean, and that's the thing with Leon.
Is it stale?
I think you can one, be the best coach we've ever had and be overachieving, which he is. He's overachieving, and by no means am I saying we should fire him or start something else, because he's great and it's been entertaining. The last decade plus have been very entertaining overall. We've been in the tournament multiple times.
I think it's Hutchinson on. Anyway,
and that was probably about 10 years ago, right?
Maybe.
I mean, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can say he's been here 17 years, I think. And there's certain things about him and the program that are stale, I think. But saying that,
performance in March.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Stale.
that's never been fresh. that started
We
out
won
stale.
once?
We've never won a turn.
Yeah, we have.
Mountain West tournament.
Mountain
Yeah.
West tournament, yeah.
So, but we'll see. I
That's
think.
never been fresh.
I honestly think that the Pac-12 for basketball, because it's getting Gonzaga, Oregon State, Washington State, and we are losing like New Mexico. And it's going to be a refresh.
It's the Conference of Champions.
Yeah, Bill Walton. So hopefully that provides something.
You know,
I think that I love the idea of the reseating. I know there's probably some people that don't or whatever, but we've been seeing some things for the stadium.
Oh, talk about that.
Well, I don't remember it exactly, but basically we all see, if you've watched this thing, if you've been to a
Mark's
game,
been.
if you've watched the games on TV, I mean, it just looks so bad, those seats that are empty. And
At ExtraMile Arena.
At ExtraMile Arena. And there's a lot of people that go to the games, but those seats, those lifetime tickets and some of the other ones just are not being used. So I think they know who goes. They know which seats are being used.
And who doesn't go.
And who doesn't go. And the people that have been there, they're not sticking them in the mezzanine or anything like that. They're going to have different sections, though. And they're going to have, like, some of the best seats are going to be for, like, high-energy people. Like, they're doing Ren sent it to us, right? And it's basically going to be like, you're encouraged to stand, because some of these people don't want you to stand at the game.
Yeah,
like, that's
they'll yell at
ridiculous.
you for standing.
Yes. And so there's supposed to be these sections
They're
where it's
there
like,
to watch a play.
right. So you're like, you buy tickets to this certain section and it's like, no, you are standing and this is the energetic section down by the floor.
Yeah.
It was a decent price. I
And
remember
there's
seeing.
like a initiation meeting.
Yeah. They're meeting.
Where they talk to you about chants and
Yes.
cheers and
then you have to, here's the other thing. You can't, if you buy tickets in this section, you can't resell them online.
Love it.
And you have to go to 75% of the games in order to be able to buy them the next year. I think it's great. I think it's out of the box thinking, but I think you have to do that because our home court, the student section has been not great for
growing.
Like once in a while you'll get some good ones, but then last year they weren't there.
Yeah.
It's like, I think if they get a good leadership group in the corral or
like
whatever.
I remember like the Nick Duncan days.
There's been some good years, but last year was not good.
Not great.
And so they need to make some improvements to the experience there. And I think that's what they're doing it.
Yeah.
So credit to those guys for sure.
Love it.
Yeah,
right?
I love it.
I mean,
I love it.
You've been crying for this for a long time.
Long time.
And I think it's something that we've needed, that we've just accepted. And I think there's been a lot of obstacles for Dickey to work through, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, these were lifetime tickets that were sold a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you can't just tear them out of those people's hands because they bought them.
Yeah.
But one of the big changes was BSU took over operations of ExtraMile, right?
I think that was part of it.
Yep.
It had to have been part of it, no doubt.
So I love it. I think, it'll be just a process that they keep refining. And, maybe if you don't go to enough games, they might like chop an arm off or something.
Hopefully.
Shoot you in the kneecap. Just make the penalty more severe each time.
That would hurt. Going back to Leon, I'm going to be a homer and I'm going to buck the trend of replacing coaches. I'm just going to let him go when he wants to go.
Just ride off into the sun.
I agree.
Yeah,
He's
I
ready.
agree.
And most people probably think that way, but I just kind of, the fact that he's kept Burns and Duryea for so long.
He's got Kobe Carl.
He's got Kobe Carl.
Berto.
He's got
Lexus.
dude.
He's got a good staff, and that means something. Consistency means something. And I guess I'm just going to buck the trend where you have these guys that just have tons of success but are flash in the pan in that community. And so I kind of like it.
So Leon's that constant you can hold on to.
I don't mind it, and I still have a small hope that we're going to have a great season one year and win a game in the tournament. And just because he's put together really good rosters. He's put together rosters that I thought have been able to do it. And we've gotten just absolutely shanked by the committee a couple times. But, I'm not going to call for his, whatever. I think he should be able to go, and to Mark's point, into the Pac-12, maybe something changes and it's the right combination.
If Brandon was apathetic, he just told you.
I am. I've given up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a day, yeah.
It's like, I'm tired.
When you start singing
I'm
Leon's
tired, dude.
praises.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
get a
Just let
nap
me
today?
retire in peace.
Did you get a nap
I did.
today?
I did. I didn't put together highlights.
Sometimes naps can make me more tired. Like that sleepiness kind of lingers. I took a nap today.
Yeah.
Get this. Oldest daughter, on Eagle Varsity. They're down in Phoenix at a tournament.
They're
This
good,
is
dude. I went to
Nike Tournament of Champions.
Okay,
Who
Eagle.
are you talking about?
His
Eagle.
oldest daughter.
They
Maddie's
traveled really in
They're in
season.
Phoenix right now.
Right now.
They play for the championship tomorrow.
I believe
Wow.
it, dude. I watched them.
They're great. Their one loss is to Middleton. Middleton's a great team as well.
They lost to Middleton.
They did. They were up 10 in the third quarter and lost by 8.
So Eagle girls
Yeah.
basketball, as far as like how they relate to the other girls basketball teams in the state, they're
My daughter is one of the girls that doesn't get to play much. There's like 3 of those girls. They've gotten to play most of the games because they're up by so much.
oh okay. So
It's
they're really
blow,
good.
They're
All right.
blowing teams out.
They
They're
got
really
some
good
D1
shooters.
kids. They got some D1 kids.
Yeah,
Really?
3
Yeah.
D1
Yeah.
girls.
They got one girl that's already committed to Liberty.
Tyler Jones, former kicker at Boise
Yeah.
State. His
Yeah.
daughter's on the team. She set the record for most points in a game at 35 for
Wow,
Eagle, for
Lights
Eagle
out. Yeah.
in Eagles history. So
Okay. Sorry.
they're
Hope they
really
win.
good.
They
But
playing today, tomorrow?
tomorrow. They had the
Ah.
day off, but they just beat the top team from Nebraska yesterday,
Wow.
and then before that, I can't remember where they're from. Anyway, pretty
Point being.
pretty awesome.
Okay.
Anyway, where I was going with that, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abby's gone. 3 other kids went up to Cascade early.
You're an empty
You're
nester
here.
Empty nest, and I.
on Christmas. Oh, you took a,
we'll go up there later.
You
but
took a massive nap.
I took a huge nap today.
You just went and just
I
took a
just-
huge nap.
Snoring, drooling, just laid out on the couch.
You probably pounded a couple tornadoes before you went down.
I should have.
You know, Tabasco, he's like, every time tornadoes
loves
make an appearance, he's like, yes, dude, I did it. Well, I haven't had a household without kids in many moons.
It's nice
Amazing, I bet.
for a little bit. And then
Sure.
it'll be
Sure.
sad, but
Well, congrats to you on your
yeah, until Wednesday.
freedom for a little bit. Cool. And a Merry Christmas to everybody listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or
We're gonna
Happy Hanukkah.
or Happy Hanukkah or whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Happy holidays.
We're gonna give some money away next week.
All right.
Are we meeting next week?
I might
Don't
be out of
give- don't give me that.
town. I'm out
No,
of
you're not out of town.
No, I'm
yet.
not out of town next week. I'm out
Yeah.
of town the following week.
We'll just wait next. We'll give a bunch of money away next week. It's gonna be amazing.
Crap load.
The
Money.
the money that we have left, we're gonna give away.
How much do we have left?
Well, okay. I'm just gonna out it. We were given $1,000 from Boise Dentistry Co. to give away.
We've given away.
400 to Rich Terry. He
Yeah.
made out well.
Yeah,
150 and then 125. So we're at like what 675.
So
We got 325 left. So chime in. We're giving it all away next week.
yeah. Don't take off for
Chime
the
in.
holidays.
Chime in. Next
So-
week's gonna give. We're gonna
Follow,
give
follow.
all the money away.
So we're giving it away, or we're announcing what they need to do next week to get it.
Yeah, you'll have to listen in.
Stay tuned.
Undetermined.
He's put a lot of thought into it.
Yep.
Clearly.
More than this guy
And
has.
subscribe.
No doubt. I didn't know how much money we had.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. What else do we got? Anything else? Any other complaining that we need to do?
That was kind of dark.
Do we need to call Sini in to like bail us out on this episode? I mean, everybody freaking loves Sini.
He will be
okay?
back. We'll say
Is
that.
We should have him back whenever
Why?
he's back.
Just cause? Just yeah. Just
He's awesome.
He was great.
By popular
He was awesome.
vote.
Request,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think we're out.
Yeah.
Are we? Well,
Uh,
whoa.
what?
No basketball games this week. Are we going to be back next week?
Well, it's called football
Yeah.
We'll be back sometime.
We'll be back.
next week.
What do you want for Christmas, Brandon?
Hey, you know what I've been doing a lot recently?
Saunas.
Sauna. You know what? I've invited you losers to come. You
I
you
went.
responded.
I took my
Mark,
shirt off.
this guy, if it doesn't say
Team
BSU, doesn't care.
True.
What if you hung a BSU banner in your sauna?
I haven't seen a banner yet.
Would you come?
Probably.
What if he wore
Maybe.
a BSU Speedo?
Don't have that, but I would not go to the lengths to get it. No, I've been just doing sauna. So anything sauna related, I'd do. I would love. Yeah.
What accessory would go well in a sauna?
Yeah, so there's actually like a sauna water bottle that's all basically like cork.
To keep
and, like-
the cool inside.
Yeah, because you know you bring a metal water bottle in and then you
Burn
grab
your
it, it's
hand.
like
Don't do that.
searing your hand.
it's like a Home Alone hand.
But you don't want plastic water bottle.
Melt.
Yeah, because you got that whole contamination
Drinking
thing.
out
So,
of cork? Huh.
well, I think it's metal lined or something. So I'm big into that. That's been my big thing. Anything sauna related, I would take for sure, or
Mark?
golf related.
Golf?
Mark?
Goodness gracious. I don't even know. I haven't even thought
coming
about
up.
it.
You
I
know,
haven't thought
things
about
change when
one
we're old.
thing. Yeah, I know, man. You think about your kids, you think about your wife. I know my wife has got. I'll be happy with it.
You're
Whatever
done.
It is.
You're done with shopping, so you know.
I don't know what she got me.
Clothes,
I have no
socks,
idea.
a tie.
Probably some socks. Nah, probably not a tie. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Golf
Speedo?
stuff's always great. Speedos are good, but yeah, no golf stuff.
Oh, okay.
I like golf stuff. That's always good.
Baseball.
Better yet.
Baseball stuff.
Better yet. What are we gonna eat?
Liar.
What are we gonna eat
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Prime
And
rib.
ham?
Prime rib and ham.
Okay. Prime rib. Where'd you? Okay. You should log off if you're still listening. Log off. But can I tell you? Are you doing the prime rib? Who's doing the prime
I've
rib?
done the prime rib before, but it's at my parents' house. I
Okay.
think my dad's doing it.
Microwave?
Oh,
Yeah, microwave.
gross.
Of course. Microwave.
up, dude.
$100
Are
prime
you
rib in the
serious?
microwave.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. Albertson's Marketplace has one of the best butchers in town, in my opinion. I go to their. I love their butcher.
Okay.
Is it just one butcher?
They have a
Just
bunch.
hacking up meat in the back?
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
They got tons of options. Okay, they got T-bones, they got prime rib or
This is
rib
not a
roast.
sponsor.
Not a sponsor at all. Wish they would. They got dry aged prime wagyu. They got it all the cuts.
They're
Okay.
back there
All the
massaging
cuts.
the Wagyu?
Here's the deal. Typically speaking, prime rib is sold at, if it's choice, it's like $18 a pound. If it's
Yep.
prime, it's $25 to $27 a pound. Albertson's Marketplace right now,
$7.99.
$6.99. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Go in, you could get a roast. It's bone in, a rib roast that you cut into prime rib steaks. $6.99. You have to have the online coupon, but that's a smoking deal, bro.
is a smoking
They'll give you one.
Pun intended.
They'll give you one.
You smoking it?
No, I love steaks.
$6.99.
$6.99. That's a huge deal.
That's,
Like it was
that's
the
massive.
one that we got was like retailed for $300. We got it for like 100 and whatever, 16 or whatever.
$6.99 buys you like 3 tornadoes, but it's a pretty good deal.
Same. So I mean, equal value.
Cook.
They finally brought it down to equal value. Now it's a choice cut. If you're big into
Oh,
steaks,
it's not prime.
it's not prime, but that's totally fine. You
Tornado's
can dress
probably
it
got
up.
some choice cut meat in there, right?
What
says
is
it
the
on
meat
there.
grade of the
No,
tornado?
it does not say it.
Made
No,
with
it
prime
doesn't.
cut.
No,
it
it doesn't.
doesn't.
Dry aged Wagyu,
Yeah,
A5.
right.
Anyway, check them out if you're big into steaks. Go for it. I gave some.
Are you doing a prime rib?
I did one. Yeah.
No,
well, I
for
bought it.
Christmas.
Oh,
Cut this
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Oh.
100%.
Cut this up, send it to Albertsons to see if we can get a,
Okay, just what? Tag them?
Yeah, tag.
we could use some more.
What's his name?
sponsorship.
What?
Scott. What's his first name? Joe Scott.
Joe Scott?
Yeah.
Joe
or
Scott.
whatever his kids are.
Well, they do a great rib sale at the end of the year, so check them out. I did it.
All right.
I did it.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'm cooking breakfast. I think the day after Christmas. Monte Cristos. That's
Love
I'll be
Monte
making.
Cristos.
Yeah.
The Count of Monte Cristo?
No, the like lunch. Not lunch. It's like a breakfast, almost sandwich. That's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Monte Cristos are good.
We have our own.
It's like a
version.
ham
we pour,
cheese.
We pour syrup on.
Yeah, that's
I think it's wild.
All right, Elf.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have yourself a Merry Christmas, and we will see you next week. Peace.